Could your DVDs actually rot away? You might have heard the news recently that Warner Brothers is getting a lot of complaints about DVDs actually rotting away and becoming unplayable. Now, this can actually happen with DVDs and in some cases Blu-rays. And specifically, they're worried about DVDs that Warner Brothers made between 2006 and 2008, which would have been right about the time that most of us would have bought this little gem, Brandon Routh starring in Superman Returns. Well, some people are finding that their DVDs are no longer playable because they are literally rotting inside the disc. Now, should you be worried about that? Probably not for most of you, because a lot of you have moved on to actual digital media. But for those of you who do still have these and want to make sure that yours is still in good shape, as long as you have stored it in a good place, like inside of a home and not in a garage or in a shed outside in the elements, your disc is probably going to be fine. In fact, I remember back in the 90s, they were telling us that CDs and later DVDs and Blu-rays were only going to last about 20 years before they started to rot away. And that's just simply not true. In fact, for the most part, these little babies will probably outlive you, so long as you take care of them and put them in a good climate, like in a house. So if you do have one of the DVDs that has rotted away, you can send it back to Warner Brothers and they will replace your movie. But otherwise, if you've kept it inside a house or a basement or something, as long as it's away from the elements and it's been kept at a decent temperature, you should be just fine to watch this little gem over and over again.